Hello everyone. So these guys at SUNGLIFE sent me this survival radio, hand crank, flashlight kind of combo device. It's about 35 bucks, which may seem maybe 5 or 10 bucks more expensive than we're used to. However, as we all know, recently prices on things are kind of going up. So for 35 bucks, I think it's pretty decent. Now to go over the features of this, it has a built-in 2000 milliampere battery, which is actually pretty good considering most cell phones have about a 3200 to 3500 milliampere battery. This device by itself with its internal battery can pretty much, like 65%, 70% charge a phone, which is decent. This is quite good. A lot of the older devices have like a 500 milliampere battery, so it's very little. Another thing is that it has a spot to put 3 AAA batteries. So you're not only relying on one battery bank, you're relying on 2 now, which makes it even better. I haven't used these yet, but so far, battery life has actually been quite good. Has a little solar panel at the top, which is also very nice because you can just leave this outside by the window and it'll charge up. And since I've had this device for a couple days, it's held up quite well. So it has a standard flashlight in the front, and it has this rotating lens so you can adjust the way the light is. However, the better light is the reading lamp that once you open up solar panel, it has this nice little lamp. This one's actually quite nice. The flashlight is alright, it's fine. It could be a little brighter, but also in some ways this is a survival device. You don't want it to burn up battery life. You close this and it turns off. Has an option where you can choose the AAA batteries or the lithium ion inside. Also has an option to make an SOS, so it can make this loud beep, which we don't really want to do, but essentially. And then you enable this to charge the USB ports, which are hidden here. So there's a micro USB and a standard USB port that you can plug in devices to, which is excellent. Also has the hand crank. Obviously you can charge it up. It's one of the awesome features of this device. Outside of the solar panel, so you can kind of ensure that it's always charged up, you can turn this crank. I'd say it feels pretty solid. I've given it quite a bit of turning. It seems pretty good. I mean, I guess there's really no way to tell without using this for a year or two, but in my first experience, it seemed like a pretty solid crank. Now, one thing I do quite like, this pretty much covers all the features here. I do like the radio, and I know it seems a little ridiculous, but on some of the other devices like this I had, it's literally an emergency radio that you can barely hear, and yes, it'll give you the weather channels or something like that, but this one, it sounds pretty good. As in, like, you could be camping, you could be outdoors somewhere, and you could put on a music channel, and it sounds decent, as in you can enjoy listening to the music and not some tiny, tiny little speaker that's literally coming out of the corner. So turn on the radio, you flick this switch, which is also the audio.
And that's why lockdown
This is the tuning.
at work we can
There's a huge thunderstorm right now, so it might not be working that great.
isolated, they're in their room,
Okay.
coming and going. We, the work, are coming and going. And that means we have to have additional
Where variety sounds like this.
So that's what I want to point out. I'm in a garage and there's a massive thunderstorm, so it's definitely affecting the radio reception. But I had this on the kids' Power Wheels today. They were riding around listening to music for 2 hours and the thing never died. As you can tell, the audio volume, it's quite loud, and that just makes it kind of a cool device, because yeah, you have the light, you have the solar charger, you have the crank, you have all that stuff that you kind of need. In the radio, I guess you don't need it as much, but it just makes this device fun and something you can bring. If you're somewhere, there's no music, it's quiet, you want to listen to something, you want to give a radio to the kids. For example, the kids have been having a blast with this. They've just been changing radio stations and listening to whatever they want throughout the day. And it's a ton of fun, and just having that slightly better speaker really makes the deal. I don't want to have a speaker that I pretty much have to put this up to my ear, or like if it's completely quiet, you can hear something. But this will fill an average room with music, and it sounds fine. Obviously, I mean, they're not great sounding in terms of subwoofer or anything like that, or bass. But in terms of loudness and just kind of providing entertainment, they're quite good. So, as I said, $35 may have seemed a little bit much 3 months ago, but for that price today, I think this device offers kind of what you need in a survival situation where you just want to be able to charge your phone, crank up a flashlight, have a reading lamp, listen to the radio. And with that 2000 milliampere battery life, it really means that whatever you're doing, the battery won't die very soon. Like 2000 milliamperes is a good amount. Yeah, check this out. What I've seen on Amazon, it seems to have a lot of good reviews. Really not that pricey, and then maybe the only thing I can think of adding to this is a compass. Outside of that, it really has anything, and I really like the fact that you can add 3 AAA batteries into the device itself. That makes a big difference. So yeah, check this out. As I said, I've had it for a couple days, and the kids have had an absolute blast with it. They've used it tons. It's still holding up. It's been banged, slammed, smashed. And of course the lights turn off. And as the closing, has a nice little tether with a carabiner end. Just adds a little bit to the body so you can tie it onto something, don't lose it, good to go.